Okay, so I'm back. Sorry, I gotta take a break once in a while, and um, I'm still just sweating. So, but anyways, I opened up the rest of this little baggie, and these are just antique earrings. You know, they're not Napier or anything. There's no name on them, not that I can see. Maybe it's going on the. Hang on. No, they're just like um, little ones. These are magnet ones. These kind of look like a Napier brand. Um, but they're probably a generic, but they're like a, I think they're clip-ons with this, but that would be like, it's like a really tight magnet, so I don't know. I didn't try them on, but there's two of them. And there's some like nice little, like this one's really pretty little green earrings and some backings. There's another one that matches it. So, those just can be cleaned up really easily. Let's see if I find a gold. This one's got a gold back on it, but I don't see the gold back on any of the ones. And just some broken earrings and just some like little loopy ones. Just little stuff that somebody must have done or whatever. And these look old, like they were done a long time ago, because I don't know anybody who would wear stuff like that. So anyways, I put this back in the bag. There's this little hoops right here. I don't think they're real gold. It may be, they may be a vermeil, or like a, you know, because they used to have gold plated or gold filled sterling. I think that's gold filled sterling. But anyways, so I'll keep those there. I'm trying to see if I see another gold one, but I don't. And actually, I'll use these backs because they're not. They're new, and I can just clean them up. And I'll clean these little earrings up for my granddaughter. Anyway, so just little stuff. I mean, some of it is just stuff that I would throw away. I mean, look, those are not even, but somebody may want like these backs for something. So put them in I made a little bucket. This is just a crimp cover that somebody just left out, and it's just a weird looking earring. Anyway, so there's some stuff like that. Anyways, let me see. Oh, and that watch I found that we found in here, it still works. I'll show you. It's an Avon watch. That's amazing that it still works. It's not. Come on, why aren't you focusing on what's here? There we go. See, it's still moving. That's really cool. And I think that it's really cute, these little they slide around. So it makes it like a bracelet. Really pretty. And people, they collect old jewelry, you know, from when we were, let me zoom this in just a little bit here, because, fix this here. It's focusing on these faces, and that's, put something over that so that doesn't happen. Hopefully it doesn't. There we go. It sees a face and it wants to focus in on it. There's another, I'll use that cross. But anyways, people save these older things. This is unique. Those are kind of cool. Wartburg. T-B-U-R. Wartburg. I don't know what that is. I'll look that up. This Anchorage for Rendezvous is 1976. Salutes America's Bicentennial. Well, that's kind of cool. It's a pin. And who made it? Taiwan. I think that's, yeah. Isn't that amazing that we would do that? That we would make, you know, a pin for the United States in Taiwan. Hang on a second, somebody's whining. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I'm having issues with the puppy and stuff. Alright, so, back to what we're doing. I just think that it's very unusual that we get stuff for our country made in Taiwan or China. Now it's China. And China is guilty of not war crimes. They're guilty of inhumane treatment. They have slave labor. They kill their own people. And it's while we would buy from them. So it's just kind of crazy. That's unusual. That's like a scarf. You put your scarf through that and come together, and it's like a conch or a sconce, whatever they call it. That would make a nice earring. Looks like it came off of a door knocker. Pretty cross. And this is butterfly with some diamond looking things in it. So it's got some nice stuff in it. There's a little heart pin or star pin. That's really pretty. I gotta make sure that Texas star that we found yesterday, I started thinking about it and I was looking at it, and so I went to go look up to see if it was a pentagram. I can't tell because there's some markings on it, so I'm gonna give it to someone to look at and tell me what they think, to make sure I'm gonna ditch it if it is. Okay, I don't know what UCC University, no? I don't know who UCC is, so. And here's that's like a genie lamp with or oil lamp. Stuff I've never seen. These are medallions that you've just never seen. And this is just, what do you call it? Oh my gosh. You all know what it is. I can't think of the word right now. I'm sweating, so my cognition is off. This is unusual. Looks like this is some kind of weird backing to hold it in there. Somebody put that in there. It's like what you put on a watch or some kind of bracelet. But that's like a piece of wood that's been shined up or something. That's different. Okay, and there's this little chain. A little bit down there. Little Cupid. Okay. Maybe I'll find that other door knocker. These are unusual. I wonder if those are. They've got a cross on it with a heart. Wonder if that's no, it's Wartburg. See if my mom knows. I don't think that's Latin, but I don't know what it is either, so. Alright, so my grandbabies are coming, so this is going to be in different parts. This is a button cover someone made. Same thing here. There's some button covers and some unusual buttons. I'm going to put this together with a lot. This is pretty. Those are really pretty. You could actually make that into a ring. It's got a buttonhole, but you have to twist it so it'd go that way. This is an older button too. Bunch of old buttons. Here's another one. If they were matching, you could turn them into earrings. There's not. Alright, well there's some old buttons. Would you stop? You're trying to make it. Hold on one second. That is Luna. I don't know if I've shown you Luna before. She's adorable. Luna, you see, look everybody? She's gonna sit there and say, look at me. There you go. You see her little white lips like Got Milk commercial? She's so adorable. Alright, back to this. She was whining and crying. She gets lonely upstairs and until my daughter comes, and I mean, I spend time with her, but it's not what she deserves to have as a dog. But the bigger dogs, I have to keep her away from them because they step on her. And, you know, it wouldn't take much to hurt her. Oh, look at all these bangles. There's a whole thing of bangles. There's a watch, which is, let me see, it's a Timex. Wow. I wonder if it's still ticking. And I know you younger people maybe not know what that is. It's Timex takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Let me see. I don't hear anything. Alright, anyway, so, yeah, it's not moving. See if it can move it. Or it's just got some, oh, it's got a thing, it's not been even opened yet. Wow, it's not even been opened yet. So you could take this, That's a tiny little wrist. Put that to the side. This is love you. Aw, isn't that sweet? And this is from India. Wow. It's just it's like a tin. But it's made in India. That's cool. It's different. Look how tiny that is. Wow, that's pretty. Someone did that and I got squished. Take my things and pull it out some. That's pretty. That's actually, somebody might use that. That's pretty. It looks, I wish they had names on them though, because some of these don't. You know, the more expensive ones, the Napiers and the other, I can't think of the other names right now. I used to know them all. Look, this one has never been used. They're still on the string. I didn't even tell you how much they cost. So, I'll see if my daughters want them. If they don't, they'll go into the sale, or to the thing. Let's see if my daughters want those. That's unusual. Let's put that in the other bag. Actually, hold on. Again, sorry. Let me get another bag. I'll just keep you going and talk to you. I just go behind myself here and get another bag. Just use the bag of stuff that's not been damaged beyond belief. And some of the other stuff people will still use, believe it or not. The people that collect old jewelry, even though it's rusted, they'll go in there. There's people who know how to do stuff. And they take the antique jewelry and they what do you call it? They restore it. So, because some people like to do stuff like that. And so that's how she came across all these. Or how I ended up with these is because the lady I got them from restored it. Look for new interchangeable snappies. Have y'all ever heard of these? Because I haven't either. I don't, snappies for what? Made in Taiwan. Why? Look at that. That's from, looks like it's from the 70s. That's so cool. I could sell this as, you know, vintage jewelry lot. Best mom. Aw, isn't that sweet? Because we used to use, wow, that's hideous, actually. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's such good workmanship. And that's older. That's not the 70s. That's way older than that. There was a time where we didn't stamp everything. I'm trying to see what this says in the back. The Pin Center. This is actually for happy birthday, Beatrice. She was 50. I should wear that as a joke. Are you Beatrice? Yep. This little pin, I don't know what that's for. It looks like a yoke, like an oxen yoke. Oh, just like a copper apple. Then they used real copper back then. I mean, that's the thing about the antique jewelry. They used real stuff. That's really pretty. That's wood, and that's been shellacked and probably hand painted. That's really pretty. I have a USA rhinestone pin, and it's, you know, if you squared this off, it's about that size, but it's really pretty the way it was done. Wow. It's just really pretty. I kept that from an estate sale I got from before. But they, back in the, you get back into the 20s, this is not that old, but the ones I was showing you earlier on the video, which was yesterday actually for me, those were done, those are the older ones. Okay, that was my son. Yay, fun day. Okay, anyway, so as I was saying, I looked up some of those pins yesterday that we were looking at, that just what I was saying, back in the, you know, 50s, probably the 40s and 30s. The pins they used didn't have safety latches on them, and they actually went straight down. And military pins are the same way. They had these straight hooked ones like I showed you yesterday. Anyway, so some of those pins I showed you yesterday, although they were grody, covered in yuck, they were still old. Like really old, because they didn't have like I said, they thought people had enough common sense not to stick themselves with it. And they had a certain way of putting stuff in there that you didn't stick yourself. This is another just pin. And these are vintage, and some of them may be handmade and that are not vintage, but a lot of these are. You can tell by the way they're made. Excuse me. Where'd my dog go? Alright, this is another one. So these are just pins. This is a Texas pin, hopefully again. Order of the Eastern Star. I have no idea what the Order of the Eastern Star is, but I will look that up. Here's a cash cow. And here's a foster grandparent program. That's cool. I never even heard of that before. Look at that. That's old. Or it's meant to look old. And here's another one. This looks like a... Let's see what it says on here. AGC. And it's a registered trademark, whatever that is. Look that up too. Alright, so that's that one. Maybe some of y'all can tell me those snappies are. And I could clip some of the pins off, but I don't want to do that. That's actually a really cool looking apple one. You can put that in your, like I'm doing a different thing. I'm making these pictures that I'm using hodgepodging on to the wood. And you can actually add like glue if you want to make like a really pretty scene, like a shadow box. You could put something like that in there. Alright. I'm going to look some of these up. Okay, there's my son again, so if you hear him, that's him. He's trying to be obnoxious for me. Alright, that's cool. That also, even with this chain, you could turn that into a really pretty hanging, what do you call it? These are real shells. It's maybe authentically in 70s or something, but I don't know. Like I said, I would just call this lot vintage. This was a fish. You could turn that also into, look, and have all these places you can hook that onto. Turn that into a, couldn't say it, wind chime. Okay. Now this is, this is vintage jewelry. What I do, and what you can do yourself, this would make, this chain is awesome for making, this chain is actually a really good chain. Look at all the cuts in it. And see all that? There's two little, it looks like something somebody had on a curtain rod with these fake pearls. You can turn that into something different. You can turn these into your ceiling fan or your light switches. Hang that, change these out, change these little beads out to something brand new. Or you can keep the pearls on them. This is something I actually would use because I'm trying to. I've made rings, I've made earrings, I've made rosaries, so I'm trying to do something different. Okay, this glass is painted. It was meant to look. It was painted meant to look like pearls, but they've come off. And this is one of the chains that's back in style. We've been using that. So you can cut that down. So those might go into the keep it pile. Now this is pretty. This is a choker. Not this earring hand in there. So yeah, every once in a while you find something that you think is like that's pretty. I'd like to recreate that. That's a beautiful crochet. That's really delicate. They call that something. It really stinks when your brain quits working. It's got a tag button on it, but there's nothing written on it. So this looks to be old, vintage. And those are in good shape, look. My daughters might wear that. They like black. This also would make a really pretty, a lot of these would make really pretty. And you can actually bead in between those and turn this into something really, like I said, say it again, guys. You can say it for me. I know you're, this needs to go in that plastic bag. I got one over here. It's just, I call that Mardi Gras plastic beads because they're like, built into the rope. You can't even do anything with them. I tried. Alright, so wind chime is the word I was trying to find. Couldn't find it. I always keep chain, especially when it's older, because you never know what you're going to use it for, and this might be real. Because this looks like a sterling. But it's probably not. They probably went through everything and checked it to make it sure. I don't know. Hang on, guys. I need my glasses. I'm probably going to need a loop and my glasses and this stinking... my eyes get so tired really quickly that I just can't see fine things. No, but it looks like it's a, you know, it's got a W on it. Anybody got a name with a W? Two little, with those little rhinestones right there. Those should be cute earrings. Take that off there, but it's a cute little earring. But it's this, it's not worn. You know, the coloring is not worn, so maybe it's a really well-made silver plate or silver filled. So, or maybe it was just never worn, but it seems to be in good shape. And it looks like I pulled out an earring in here. Here's another really... What is that? Huh. It's like a link. Someone took a link and made it into a necklace. It's a really pretty link. That'd be a pretty center focal point. Pretty. Oh, then they built their own little... Hang on, let me see. No, it's just a really well-made silver one. So those are cool. This little earring didn't belong in here. It belongs in an earring thing. Sometimes you can find... Someone just threw a whole bunch of stuff together and they find it in another thing. That's something that I probably will keep till I go through this. This is something I will not. Where's the other one that I will not keep? Put that in there. Alright, I guess I'm going to put that down there for my daughters. See if they want to use it. This is kind of cute. Alright. Oh my word. Wow. That's loud. That was a pin. It broke. That's very loud. But it's really good oh my gosh, why could I say enameled? It's not enameled. This is I'm a mindless idiot right now. Y'all know what it is. I can't think of the word, and it's something that you could do yourself, but it's really well done. It's old, and it's like I was saying before, the workmanship that they used before we started buying everything in China, and we were buying things here. It looks like a Mardi Gras necklace here. Yeah. With the pin and the necklace. Oh, it's earrings. Earrings and a necklace. It's plastic. Hey! Hey, no! No! Oh my gosh! She just chewed a hole in my chair. No! What's wrong with you? Oh my goodness. You're gonna go back in your room. Look what you did. Jiminy Crickets. Ugh. Animals, man. No. She's looking at me like, what? Literally, she just chewed a hole in a leather chair that I got for free. No! Sorry, I didn't mean to be so loud. She's getting ready to chew on it again. Oh, this is old stuff that someone bought that they didn't even open. Oh, I have to wash my hands. That needs, those $2.99. Look at that. Wow, those are beautiful. They look like Swarovskis. They're on this fine line of, oh my gosh, I don't know what that is. It was $2.99. Let's see. That's weird. I'm gonna get another bag. Let me get my bags real quick. Get my little stuff. Oh my word. I wonder if that's the way, I know that Swarovski, they used to be done differently. I don't know if that's Swarovski or not, but it sure looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like they're khaki color and a gold color. Look at those, beautiful. I'll find out where that came from and look up. There's a lady on YouTube that she knows, like, when they first started making Swarovskis, she knows what that people find stuff, and like, this is $2, whatever that is. Oh, those are nice plastic or stone. Let me see. That's glass. Glass beads on a rope. Really nice. These will be turned into something. This should go in the other thing over there. Put them in those glass pearls that they're going to go. I have so many glass pearls, I'm not taking another glass pearl unless it's Swarovski. Excuse me. Let's see. This is just some little pieces here. Same thing here. Those are smoked quartz. It's quartz. They look like real quartz, but I can't tell. Here. No, it's not real. And these. Sorry, I'm like off camera looking at the stuff, but I gotta see, I'm trying to see these little, if they're real pearls or not. They're just glass. No, they're glass. Okay. Oh, poor baby. She's all upset because I won't let her chew on my furniture. You should see what the cats have done to my couch. This is difficult to open here. Oh, look at that. Now, this is good stuff for, this is acrylic. This is really good stuff for outdoor stuff. Like I said, you can turn this into like little lamp light shade stuff, and this reminds me of a breast milk bag. When I was working, I had to do that. We had to pump every day at work. Stored milk in bags and for that. And if I got sick of paying for them, so I started doing the storage bags. Those are those earrings. Those look like those khaki colored. Okay, we're caught up in here. Let's get it out of there. It's caught up in the other piece here. These, look at those. Those look like Auntie could take those right out of there. Redo the whole necklace. Same thing here. Rondelles, I like the way this is cut. There's some really pretty, that looks like Swarovski. That looks like a Swarovski, I'm not sure though. There's some just ends of broken pieces of necklace. Same thing here. And there's like fire polish. Some check fire polish. those over here. That one over there. Put that in the garbage. Okay, guys. Oh, I am very distracted right now. Sorry, I usually talk a whole lot more than this. And these are just some glass beads in a very dirty bag. Let's just get them out of that bag and into a new one. These are actually some really nice glass beads. Look at that. That's very pretty. Some check glass with it. Some chain. It's really pretty. I'm gonna put those in the boxes. I'm gonna try to keep the boxes together with the, you know, the actual beads, and put the antique jewelry with the antique jewelry. That's pretty. I actually need some more of this kind of chain stuff because that's how I make those wind chimes. It makes it easier to make a wind chime. That'd be a really pretty wind chime. Those are beautiful. It's really pretty, nice glass. Those are pretty, beautiful rondelles. Okay. Keep that. Let's see. Whew. That's a bag. Those are pretty. Those are cool. Okay, this video is going to take a whole lot longer than I thought. This is also how sometimes they sold stuff. Little pieces. Look at those little... Aren't they pretty? It's unique. Some of it's unique. Like, I would change out these. You could turn this into an earring. But I would change it out. This is stuck to a chain, obviously. If there's another one of them, you can turn this into something else. Turn that into a earrings. Wow, this is cool. It's just tiny. What is this? It's like a little bracelet with... This is Napier. Yep, it's a Napier. That's cool. And I think that's broke. So... Put that over there. Put name brand stuff over there. Well, that's broken. And people do. They can find them on eBay. They buy up broken vintage jewelry. Like it's going out of style. Hey, don't be eating my couch. That was an earring at one point. It's pretty. Could refix them and redo them. That was probably a choker. No, just a... Yeah, it was a choker. Got broke. That's delicate. Look at these chains. You can also make them into Christmas tree strands. Look at that. Those would make some nice earrings. And this too, just an old style, and it broke. Yeah, it's broken. It's just an old style chain, but you can turn it, like I said, you could turn it into something. It's plastic. What on earth? It's like a donkey, but it's a spike. What would you... In a plant? Look at that. There's some more. Here's the other earring. No, it's not. It's a different one. Wow. It's on that same kind of thing. I'm going to have to look at that and see. Yeah, that's a really nice glass pearl. That might be Swarovski. Those are cool. Here's some more really cool chain. That would make it, like I said earlier, I think I showed you something. No, there they are. There. They also make really cute earrings. See, and a little ornament. That, if I can find another one that makes cute earrings, would be heavy, but you wouldn't wear them all the time. So, wow, there's a little black. Wow. I guess you hook it to this. And it's an old style bracelet. This is a whole different earring too. A whole bunch of them. So they look like stuff that hangs off the hat or the braids of whatchamacallit, of what's his name? In the Pirates of the Caribbean. And some of these are just like links. They just need to be cleaned. Some of the stuff, it may be newer. It just doesn't look newer, but that's really cute. Just needs to be cleaned. Here's another one of those to be turned into. That could be turned totally used into earrings or to hang from the earrings. Those are cute. Little hanging things. Little plastic. Those are pretty. That's very pretty. It's a really pretty link. Oh, look at the pretty. Look at the owl. Isn't he cute? And more of those little amulets is what they look like. I don't know what that is. Here's some more of those pearls. These are actually good pearls, or good glass pearls. Look at that. That'd be cute. When it's not stuck to this. Some of them are stuck. I'm just going to have to go through, and I'm not going to do that today with y'all on here, but like this is the stuff you can actually take it apart. And one of this is one in the middle. Maybe if I can find another one, and you have two of them. But if not, then there's going to only be one, and make it into two earrings. Same thing here. These are like, I don't think some of these are broken. I think they actually came that way. Like this is the evil eye. And this is, oh, it's got a name on it. Oh, hang on, can't see. Getting ready to run out of time too. Can't tell the name of it. I don't know if it's, some of y'all may know that pattern. Let's see. You see that? Some of y'all may know who that is. That looks like the evil eye thing, or it's just a dot. I can't, but it kind of looks like the evil eye thing. There's some more of that. Those earlier. Oh, I didn't realize this has hearts on it. That's pretty. There's 3 of them. That's unusual. This one bag is like gonna take forever. Look at that, that's the old pearls. Those are obnoxious looking to me. Some of the jewelry they had back then was just really obnoxious, but you know, there's no accounting for taste. Everybody has their own. So I'm finding a lot of those matches that can turn those into earrings. That's another little one. This is older though. Those are older vintage. Here's another one. That chain just needs to be cleaned up. You got to be careful when you're cleaning vintage jewelry because you can strip it right down to nothing. So you got to be really careful with it. Those look like, those also look like Swarovskis. I'll have to look at. Let me see. No, the pearls aren't. They're really well done though. It's a pretty A. Just a slider. I can't tell if it does not look to be, no, it's not sterling. There's a lot of matches in here, so someone was going to make earrings and stuff. This looks like a Swarovski, kind of. Yeah, it is. The crystal is. Here's a pin, USA. We were just talking about that. How weird is that, huh? Put this back in the holder there so it doesn't hurt anybody, and it's got a name on it. I can't tell. Ugh. Jiminy crickets. It's got numbers on it. No? NR. You know who NR is? To look that up. That's just fake jewelry, so it's not like it's a, that looks like a Swarovski too. And there's another antique little, that's unusual. It's a slider. Look at that. It's an enameled Simmons bell. There's another one of those. It's an antique bell, but you can hang those from a wind chime. Wow, this one bag is really going to be a San Diego Zoo. Great, no Taiwan stamp. That's awesome. Where's my other one that has all the, there we go. Put that into all those. The thing is like I said, people collect these. This is just an old pen with nothing on it. People collect those, and you just never know. This is also, I have no idea what this is. Hopefully it's not something satanic. The people, they wouldn't have done that. The people that I got this, but the way they got these from, there's no telling. So this is some little apple. It's got some dirt on it, but it's a beautiful enameled one. But it's a pin. There's a little thing. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you wait for me to clean this up. This looks like Swarovskis. The crystals do. And so I'm going to check those out to see if they are. Those are pretty. Don't know what those are. Swarovskis is like you could dunk them in dirt for 5,000 years and then still look beautiful. Yeah, someone took these and turned it into something that this doesn't belong on. Look, those are really pretty. See how they've stood out even though this bag is completely filthy? Those amulets over there, that's what I was trying to say. The amulets, they, and I was just going to put that over here. There's another one of those. People actually want the antique. They like the patina. They like the way, like even this, let me take a cloth, a nice cloth, go across it, let it dry out. Stuff that's not real, I wouldn't stick in anything harsh. You can take Dawn liquid soap, but you'd have to be really careful because some of it's, when the delicate stuff, I take alcohol and just sit there with a Q-tip. Like, those are probably not Swarovskis. This is gonna, is it? Napier and oh, I used to know all of that. I used to have them. I used to research all that stuff, and when I first started beading, those look like they might be, but I don't know. This is tiny. Is it a slider? It's, I have no idea what it is. It's tiny though. There's another one of the amulets. Look how pretty that is. Oh no, someone has gas. Y'all are disgusting. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to bring that up on here, but I just got hit with it like a brick. Y'all are nasty. Callista, is that you? Ugh, someone needs to go potty. But they're sound asleep, so. Shoosh, what'd y'all eat? Is that an old, that's not an old earring. I don't know what that is. Those are plastic. That's a nice little that go in here? That's just glass. I have no idea. These are pretty. These are pretty links. They make a pretty bracelet. And they've been lasting in here without going nuts. It's another one of those. Just kind of. This is just completely worn out. You see, there's a button. Oh look, someone beaded an Indian. That's so cute. It's gonna go with all my little figures that I have. Just stick them over there to watch. Another Celebrate Freedom pin. All the pin. I'm gonna try to fit where I have all that stuff together. Is this a locket? It's a broken locket. Never opens. It has no I guess not. Some little tiny leaves in here that were broken. There's some little, that's a slider? Hang on. It is a slider. Look how tiny that is. It's a little slider. This is just a little M with nothing on it. So, put these over here. Okay, y'all can see this bag. Go with those amulets over there. I love that look right there. That would make a cool earring. See how those have lasted? And all that. Is it Napier? It is Korea. It was made in Korea. Wow, that's amazing. Put that over there. One of those letters. And although those are plastic, they're old. Just some, I'm gonna look at that. That'd be cute on an amulet. There's some little things that you could actually turn them into something. But they have a patina on them because they're so old. Some little tiny, there's another pin. It's a weird old thing. Alright. Oops, nope, not alright. Wow. Look at that. It's very unique. But what are you going to put on it? Because it's got a screw in there. What are you supposed to do with it? That's kind of weird. Here's another flag. It is USA, made in the USA. That's cool. I just might keep that and clean it up since it's made in the United States. Okay, here's another possible Swarovski. Here's another apple. I hate to dump this on my thing because I don't want the dirt that's going to come with it, but I don't think I have any other choice. Oh, these look like, yeah, no, that's possibly one, but these two don't look like them because this one's been scratched and Swarovski doesn't scratch, and you wouldn't have Swarovski on one thing and not on the other. So these are just bits and pieces. This is very tiny. Can y'all see that? How tiny that is? You could actually stick that on something with some, if you can see microscopic, I'm trying to pull this out so it doesn't get all over the place, but without throwing away anything, might be worth something to somebody. I don't know what that is. That's a, okay, these are also something. Broke off of something. It's one of these. little daisy wheel. Okay, I'm gonna put the rest of this away. All right, so this is, I'm still not even done with this bag yet. All right, we already got 2 ones going. I'll go ahead and finish this real quick, and then we'll be done. All right, because there's just a couple of bags. I have no idea what this is, but it's got fine thread in it. I hate pulling, that's like already beaded thread. This doesn't belong in here. This doesn't belong in there. There's another one in here, I think. So you've got some really fine thread. Oh, they did a beautiful, if you could untangle it. I don't know how you get through that mess. But you've got some really pretty, looks like some Swarovskis in here. See? I don't know if you can see them or not. This is not easy to do. It was a bib necklace, but it's so intertwined that it's, I don't know, somebody might be able to fix it. I don't know how. And there's another one in here as well. Also a bib style. Yeah, it was at some point. See, look at that beautiful, how beautiful that is. Someone actually really, and these wear really pretty. It just needs and this needs a clip on it. And this one's actually can be redone. Put them in separate bags. They're clean. Someone can do something with them. Because some people are really good at getting knots out. I used to be, but not something like this. I'd go blind. It just needs to be fixed. It just needs an end on it, clip. Like a lobster claw, like this one. Alright, so, a couple more bags here. We're almost done. This is going to be in, I don't think Facebook's going to let, or not Facebook, I don't think YouTube's going to let me put that many up here. Put that over there. I had to clean all this up after my grandkids get here. So, this looks like another one. It says Xmas Charms, but I don't think that's what's in here. I think someone used a bag. Oh no, these are nice. Wow, $16. This must be Swarovski. Yeah, same thing here. So, that's not Xmas Charms. I really need to get a new trash bag. So, and that just made it worth even more than I paid for it. So that just made it worth it even more. Okay. And then this last one here. And this has been a good one. I have some this is actually pretty clean. So I can reuse that bag. That bag's gotta go. My trash bag's overflowing. This is just little odds and ends of everything we've seen. These black ones look pretty cool, but like I said, I've got so many of them I don't need of all of them. And so put these back in there real quick and get it away from these. We'll be done. Put them in here. Okay. All right. So far, and I still have, let's see, I have this left. So this will be on the next one. Look at all that. It's heavy. It's very heavy. And it looks like there's some vintage and antique stuff in there too. So I think this is going to be, you know, no, there's not a bunch of stuff that, oh, there's an apple pin. How'd that get out of there? There's not a bunch of stuff that is, you know, high dollar, and I didn't find $1 million anything. Just put that in there with that. But I've more than paid for my pieces that I wanted. And as I said, there was a particular thing that I wanted in there, and that was one of them. This is funny because I actually have, this would make actually Christmas decor. You put it around a stemware and stuff, and put little charms on it. Anyways, all right, well, it's 50 minutes. Woof, guys. I didn't think it would take this long. I really thought this video would be like a couple minutes long. And I just don't know how to judge that, do I? Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being on my channel. And I appreciate all your support. And y'all have a blessed day.